Hi everyone, my name's Henry Maybury and usually I do videos like this. But today I'm going to share a story with you that happened to me this time last year. I was at a One Direction concert with family and friends, and after the show everyone rushes off to get home. Myself and Mum went to a train station and eventually, after a long queue, got to a platform where there are hundreds and hundreds of people waiting for the train to approach. The train arrives and Mum turns to me and says she wants to make sure that I get a seat because we had a long 2.5 hour journey to get home, and those that know me, you'll know that I suffer with arthritis and my main affected area is my legs. The doors opened, Mum got on the train and went to a section of 4 seats and sat down at the same time as this other lady, and I was literally just behind. Suddenly this lady kicks off and starts saying, move, get out of the way, these seats for me, my husband and 2 daughters, get out of the way. She starts swearing, being abusive, and then just storms off down the carriage. Mum turns to me in shock and says, I shouldn't be spoken to like that, especially when I was trying to reason with her and explain that we would share this one seat like a lot of people were doing, and she could have the other 3 seats. Mum walked down the carriage and found the lady with her husband and 2 daughters sitting in their new seats which he had saved for them, and Mum very politely said, I think the way you spoke to my son and me was out of order and you should apologise. Suddenly the husband gets up and says something disgusting, especially bearing in mind he hadn't seen me. I could have been anyone on that train. He said, go back to your stupid disabled son. Mum didn't respond to him. She came back and told me, and like my mum, I was in complete shock and pretty hurt. And then 15 minutes into the journey they left the train to go home and they started being abusive and swearing from the platform. But when this was all happening, I couldn't help but think to myself, if he had said this to someone else's mum whose son had more severe disabilities and was someone who had done more for society than anyone, for example, an injured soldier, how bad is that? And that's why I wanted to create this video, because I wanted to find out from you guys, the public, how do we stop this kind of behaviour happening in society? Because it's so wrong. And finally, I just want to finish with a message to the guy who said this about me, just in case I was lucky enough that the video got shared to him. What you did was out of order, and I don't want your pity. But don't you dare go out there and say something like this to anyone else, because no one deserves that hurtful behaviour. Thank you so much for listening, guys. If you want to check out my song, which I showed you at the beginning, which relates to everything that I just spoke about, please click on the link which is coming across the screen now, or the link in the description. Oh, and please subscribe. I'd be so grateful to have your support with everything that I'm doing. Thank you so much. See you soon.